dragons and things. We're already starting off with some battle damage. We're getting real in here already. We have a special guest tonight, which will be super exciting. Somebody that you may be well familiar with, but have not seen as much as we would like you to have seen. Somebody who has been playing Pathfinder with Adam and I for a long time, and finally gets a chance to come on here on dragons and things, and we're gonna have some fun with us tonight. And probably immediately get killed by a hag, because theoretically, now I can't say for certain, but theoretically, they would go and try to fight a hag tonight, or whatever else they choose to do. As I mentioned in my Q&A earlier this week, I've given up trying to figure out what I think they're going to do, and I just got to roll with what they say. Anyway, speaking of rolling with other people say, we do have prizes tonight, and we put out a poll on Twitter, as we do every week, and you guys decided who is presenting prizes. Now this week, I was saddened almost to see on the poll we had so few votes. I was like, we've been rolling along, you guys have been following us on Twitter, you've been voting in the polls, having your voice heard, and then this week you guys are just like, nah. Some of you were like, I want to vote in this poll. And the rest of you were like, oh, who cares? Prizes.
I voted.
You're swayed. We have insider voting. Oh, the whole system is rigged.
To be fair, I voted as well.
The whole system is rigged. Apparently, the only people who voted this week was the cats. They're the only ones who even cared. No, but it was from last week, Lord DeFount, who will be presenting prizes this week. I have to remember if I can even get into the. I
Isn't that Sire?
Sire DeFount. Yeah, that's a. Yeah,
not DeFount.
That's DeFount.
DeFount.
He was very angry when you called him DeFount.
More angry when the blade was pulled and when the circlet, or he was.
Well, there are many
okay.
things to be angry about last week. It's obnoxious, the lot of you coming and barging into my home and tracking mud in onto my fine carpet that probably costs more than all of the fancy equipment that you're carrying on your person. But that is where we are here tonight. Don't you put that finger up at me, man! It's very rude, uncouth, and dirty barbarian.
It's a ring.
What are you to do with them? Well, I hear I'm supposed to give out prizes this week to you. I don't know what you've done to deserve them. But, nevertheless, that is the rules of the game, and I will play by them fairly. I have more honor than that idiot Chantwell does over in Traxborough. So anyway, prizes tonight. We're giving away this lovely dice bag. My dice bags are much larger, and with gold filigree and threading. But this is a fine dice bag still, that you can win. Fit enough for you, I'm sure, this dice bag. If you like this dice bag, it does have a fancy dragon on it. That's nice, I guess. Black, red inside. Hold a great many dice. Or jewels. If you say, I think that there might be a technical problem happening.
Might be a technical problem happening.
There could be a technical problem. We'll fix it.
We'll fix it in post.
Hold on a moment.
Hold all the horses.
Hold on.
Hold every horse.
Where's my horse?
There's
Are we here? Okay. I'm talking. Is there any sound? I don't know.
Yeah.
We good? We're solid?
Yeah.
Alright. I don't know. You guys in the chat, you guys gotta help us out. We were here and apparently there was no sound. That's a message we got from Alex. She might just be lying.
Alex is a liar.
Alex is just like,
She
she's like, I'm gonna throw you guys for a loop.
No. I was told that you were just super quiet.
Oh, super quiet.
Alright,
Oh.
stand by. I do.
Alright, so they're gonna make some adjustments. Apparently I was too quiet.
Just looking out for you.
Okay. I'm looking at the chat now. I'm seeing.
Oh, very good.
That's like the
Let's try talking again, Jim.
All right, I'm talking again. I'm talking, making sounds with my mouth, and all right, you guys in the chat, you guys got, I guess, got a thumbs up from Tech, but you guys in chat, let me know. Can you hear me? Is this good? I don't know. We're only relying on you. So, I'm gonna get back into things.
Go for it.
Okay, Gregory Winters says it's good, and I trust Gregory Winters explicitly.
Oh, I love
Thumbs up from chat. All right, guys. Gonna get back into it.
That's the wrong document, though.
Huh?
That's the old document.
And the old document. I don't know where
Got
the
it.
new
I
document
didn't turn my phone
is.
off yet.
It's under show.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is yeah. It
I
was.
saved the show.
I'm just gonna be.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, the
I mean, it was
favorite
literally the same
thing.
document that I dragged over there
Thank you.
before, so I don't know how that happened.
Yes, so shall we got it now?
Don't worry, guys. We're a professional
It's only week
organization
7,
here.
Jim. It's only week 7.
Yeah, it's we got this. Okay. Let's rewind a little bit.
Is it
All right.
twist?
Oh, hey everybody!
Yay,
It's the beginning of Dragons and Things, episode 7. How great! Yeah, we're gonna give away.
Music again.
Oh, there's music! Yay! We're gonna give away prizes. You guys didn't vote very much for the prizes. How dare you? But our cast
Yes,
did. They're
I did.
swaying the
Right.
vote. Corruption. The integrity of our democracy has been thwarted. But Lord Defount is the one who's going to be presenting prizes this week. Oh, yes, prizes. I don't want to give any of you prizes. I want to keep them all for myself because I'm a greedy old man. This is ridiculous. I don't want to give you anything. You dirty peasants. You'll get your dirty peasant hands all over it. I can't stand it. The first thing we're giving away is this lovely dice bag. It can hold many, many fine dice or jewels or gold pieces or whatever it is that you have. You probably don't even have enough to fill it up. I do. I should get to keep it. But nevertheless, I must give it to one of you. For you haven't done anything to deserve it. But nevertheless, that's the rules of the game. If you like this kind of thing, these large dice bags, or even larger ones, you could go over to customdicebags.com and you could try to design one yourself. It could be very beautiful with gold lettering and designs and whatever you like. Yes, and you could get one for yourself, but this one will be given away to a lucky fan tonight. We're also giving away this wonderful, beautiful book. The Mythic Spell Compendium is for magic users and the like who wish to be using spells that are quite interesting. Oh my goodness, what is this one? Plant shape? All planetary adaptation? Oh goodness, resist energy, resize shadow. I don't even understand most of this, but wonderful magical spells that you could get. This is you could find this fine book at the Open Gaming Store. If you were to go to opengamingstore.com, you would see this and many other fine books that you could purchase with no doubt. I mean, if you have enough money. I mean, I would be able to purchase all of the things at the Open Gaming Store if I so chose. In fact, I probably will. I will go over there right now and I will purchase all of the books so that you can't have any. And how about that? So if I get there first, I'm going to purchase their entire stock. So I would go over to Open Gaming Store very soon if I were you. If you have the gold for it, you should go over there and purchase something. But anyway, we're giving away this book as part of our prize package for the evening. If you wish to win this particular prize package, I guess you will be forced to share this video that you see before you with the hashtag dragons and things, and if you do so, then we will deign to choose one of you and we will send things to you. Those things. Yes.
Then Marcus puts a circlet on your head. And
Oh yes, no, it's ridiculous, and then nobody gets any prizes. Everybody loses. You're all losers, and I hate you.
you can't talk anymore.
I'm done. Prizes are over. All right, guys. Yeah, that was. Sorry for that hiccup at the beginning. Hopefully the sound will stick with us for the rest of the evening. But yeah, I guess that's all. Well, let's head over to the couch real quick just to introduce. We do have a guest star for the evening, as I had mentioned earlier. It's gonna be our very own Tech Jared.
Yay!
Who are you?
Quite possibly.
Hold on.
If we can get the.
I'm going back to Jim.
Oh, we're back to me real quick because there's
yeah.
another tech issue.
I don't know why.
But once see, Tech Jared's on the couch, and so it's hard to make tech work
Hey, remember those gremlins?
as smoothly. Tech Jared is he's gonna solve a problem, and he's gonna come back and guest star in our show, and it's gonna be super exciting. I can't wait for it. And what that will do is make up for the fact that unfortunately Lyra could not be with us this week. She is doing something. I don't even know. I don't know.
You know,
But
it's
she's
a
Getting
real.
married, I think.
She's getting married. No, she's not getting married.
She's not getting married.
Somebody's getting married.
Yes.
Somebody in her life is
I
getting
don't know,
married.
she was talking a lot. I wasn't really listening. So.
It's a real good thing we bought that wand of cure light wounds.
Yeah,
and then
good
just-
point. You guys just bought a fresh wand, spending that gold on a wand,
It's
and
good
now
she's not here
she
to use it because she would have used
is
like
gone.
20 or 30.
Bing, bing, bing,
Yeah.
bing, 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 bing.
Cure
Well,
light wounds.
To
Wand
be
of cure
fair,
light
she
wounds.
would have needed to use all of those charges
Yes,
because
probably.
you guys
We're about to
get
die.
into trouble quite frequently. Sorry, I think tech issues are getting solved. I'm looking over there. I'm seeing things pop up. They might be happening as the peasants are cheering. So we're getting there. And now, hey everybody, we have a special guest this week. It's our very own Tech Jared. He's here. No problems whatsoever. Everything's going super smooth. And that's why
You do it
Tech
all at the
is
same time.
Jared's on the
Same
couch with
time.
us tonight.
I can do it because of you guys, actually.
Yeah.
You guys sent us the nifty
What is that?
Stream Deck,
Whoa.
which allows me to control the cameras.
Wow, that's really cool.
So you'll be
Completely unrelated issue to what was
Thanks,
going on
guys.
earlier.
completely different, yeah.
Yes.
So again, yeah, and as he mentioned, that's all possible to you guys because we have this Amazon wish list going
I
on.
always have wondered how that's pronounced.
Yeah, Amazon. We have the Amazon wish list, and you guys have been
fancy
sending
one.
us some really awesome stuff, just like that Stream Deck,
It's very
which has enabled
posh.
us to have a Tech Jared come over and sit with us on the couch and play in the game with us today. So, to maximize his amount of time that he gets to sit with us, I do want to jump into our recap and then into tonight's adventure. I'm sure it'll be exciting. I'm certain it'll go, after last week, I'm sure that this one's going to go smooth and easy. Right, guys?
Maybe.
Right.
No, not at all. All right. Sir Quigley's return to Dormyn's Ford was not the heroic welcome he always dreamed of. His former caretaker had harsh words about the reality of his leaving, and has moved on with her simple life on her own. Others who recognized him seemed pleased enough to see him once they were certain he hadn't returned simply to interfere with a certain high-profile wedding going on in the next month. Pressed by his intensely eager companions, Quigley divulged that the daughter of a local lord had been the object of his affections some years prior when Quigley lived in Dormyn's Ford. Lyra and Alex immediately determined that under no circumstances was Quigley to let this go, and decided that they would arrange a meeting between Quigley and this girl Abigail, no matter what.
And it went so well.
It went great. This turned out to be the first step on a path to total anarchy. You all met with Lord Defount, her father, to collect a hefty payment for the sale of equipment to the local militia. Marcus decided he would go magically disguised as Governor Chantwell. This worked a little too well, and you quickly learned that Davis Chantwell is largely considered a drunken buffoon by other nobles. He did reveal that Trapsborough has recently been evacuated, but aside from this, Lord Defount wanted nothing to do with you or Chantwell. This was unacceptable. Alex drew blades. Marcus put on a mind-blanking circlet on Lord Defount. Guards were summoned. Peasants were screaming. But Quigley did talk to Abigail. Sadly, she did not seem to recall Quigley right away, and he was arrested shortly thereafter. I do want to point out that Quigley was willing to let the whole Abigail thing slide in the beginning, and he didn't really do any of the crazy stuff at the Defount Manor. But when the dust settled, he was the only one in jail after the rest of you had fled and left him holding the bag. Luckily, Abigail came by the jail, and through her influence had Quigley released because he claimed to know how to remove the circlet from her father's head. In the end, all was made well, and you were summarily banished from Dormyn's Ford for all of time. Ignoring your exile, you went back to the temple to try to get some solid answers about Amy's fate after Marcus determined that he wanted immediately to head back to Trapsborough and Anderley after learning that Trapsborough had been evacuated. Lyra did her very best to calm her inner turmoil and hear Serene's voice to commune with her god and perhaps gain some insight into what should be done. She learned that Amy was safe for the moment, which was enough to prevent Marcus from immediately leaving. With that in mind, you were all standing around the Temple of Serene on your own. Lyra and the priestess Quinn have left for another area of the temple. You must consider how to track down your enemy and defeat her without the help of the people of Dormyn's Ford. Options seem slim, but you hear someone clearing their throat loudly and conspicuously behind you. You turn to see a dwarf standing at the entrance of the temple, looking at you all. What do you do?
We ignore him entirely and read comments.
Yes. I assumed that was the answer.
Emily Lucier says, happy weekend, everyone.
Yay!
Happy weekend, happy Friday, happy Dragons and Things Day.
Happy Dragons Things Day, yes.
Sir Crag is dying.
I'm here to help.
He's smiling about it, though, so...
Aww.
This is our comment.
And any particular
that's
one?
the end of that.
Is that
Which one?
Good.
Oh no. Pat is back.
I'm fine.
he doesn't want to be
Alright.
touched right now. I
Don't
tried.
touch me.
Fine.
I think you should read the next one.
Natasha McWilliams says, Diana said it's a sausage fest. Tacos represent.
Oh,
Gross.
so
I
gross.
said that earlier
Gross.
So
in
gross.
Discord. But it's the truth. I'm the only woman here. I told you guys I
That's,
wasn't lying.
I don't think that's the part that they're saying is gross.
I know what's gross.
Wow, yeah.
Anyway, I'm done.
Luna Steel Song says, so excited for another Friday night of Dragons and Things. I've got a nice glass of wine and
Ooh.
I'm ready to go.
Salute. Next.
Jared, as a guest,
Oh,
would
yeah,
you like to read?
President Voss says Jared's away from the computer with things already broken or breaking. That's true. And this was kind of a test.
you
first
get back
time.
to the computer.
Yeah, Blair Peterson says, quick, someone kick Jared off the couch to fix the sound level.
So,
Knowing the party, it will take them 20 minutes to meet his character.
I mean, what do you think, Jim? Is the party going to take 20 minutes?
No, I mean, you're right there.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
I can't
or-
guarantee you they
No,
won't
he wants
just
to
Or
walk
does the
past
dw-
you,
to the
but...
guy.
Does the
No,
dwarf
bold
that you're looking at
strategy.
walk away? Just like,
Last time we had a dwarf on the show, it took an hour.
That's
for
true.
us
It
to-
took you a long
Yeah.
time to get to
Yeah.
Kimbleton.
Oh, that sucked.
Well, we
Felt
could
so
just all
bad.
look over the dwarf's head and not even notice him.
And Blair Peterson also says, so Jared will be taking Marcus's spot on the couch tonight, closest to the control. Nice work, Technomancer.
No, he said tech romancer.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's a
I've got-
romancer of tech.
I got plans. I got spells. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Brian Summers says, just down the street, up the driveway, and through the side door, coming to you live from beautiful Hollywood, California, brought to you by the amazing generosity of Mrs. Craig, who allowed this group of reprobates to move into the garage, sit back, relax, abandon all hope of smart decision making, because this is Dragons and
Things, Brian.
Come on,
Things.
Brian.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Are you
Brian.
copy pasting?
Yeah.
Is that what this is?
Aww.
Benjamin Snyder says, Lyra talks, nobody listens, not even Serene.
Yep.
Kuragari says Lord Crapo is a drunken buffoon.
So he wasn't
So I
wrong.
wasn't wrong.
That's true. I mean, it
You
was
played
technically
that.
correct. Yeah.
I mean, I liked your plan for what it's worth.
John Christian says, I'm hyped up on sweet tea and
Takis.
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 Those are the Cheetos, hot Cheetos and Takis.
Oh, I thought it was like octopus.
I don't know what that is.
It's just a crunchy, like, corn rolled Dorito.
Let's
thing.
roll!
Anyway,
We gotta
whatever.
get some Takis in here, guys, so that you guys can experience.
Oh, and most important question.
They're not that great.
Joshua Douglas
I know.
says, where did you get the dice boxes?
Oh,
Well, they are from Elderwood Academy.
That's right.
They are very nice,
I love mine.
and we've had them for some time. And we just
Yeah.
have had absolutely no way to display them. So,
now we do.
Ben the Builder built, like, crazy things.
yes, I did. For
Carpenter Quiggy.
$10, I built a stand, and it's also a barricade against evil Jim Jam.
That's right, they
And,
do have them like
and
a fortress
Sebastian,
now.
I discovered what that word means. And
Why does it get bigger every week, Ben?
because we're going to build
Bless
it up
you.
until evil Jim Jam can't even see us anymore, and all he can
Wow.
see is through tiny little eyes.
Are you gonna have arrow slits?
Yes,
And murder
slits.
holes?
Murder holes.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So, you guys are hanging out in the temple. Yeah, Quinn, you guys are on your own, except for this dwarf who seems to be hanging out. He's looking right at you.
He's looking at us?
He's looking at you like he's
No.
like
I go,
intent.
oh, not another one.
Now we were going to talk to Walter Stoop. Was that was the plan?
Hope the Swiftwinds Trading Company didn't
Do we
send
know-
him to-
Ingratiate yourself right away.
Right away.
Do we know where Walter is?
You know this.
No, you are not currently aware of his location.
Quinn just didn't be like, here's. So,
What do you want?
What do I want? I caught your flowery speech of death and warning up at Sire's house.
yes.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah,
You
it
gave a
was there.
speech?
Everyone was there.
Yes, I gave a speech.
The,
I told
the
them
second
all.
speech, when you came back
Yes.
and apologized for...
And I apologize for all of your antics. Well, except for you. Did you do anything?
No. All I could do, I was standing there with my mouth wide open. I just couldn't believe everything was unfolding so quickly.
I'm going to be honest, Sir Crag. I'm very proud of you because I thought for certain you were going to crap on his floor. So
Crag's days of crapping on rugs are over.
I'm very proud of you. But yes, I apologized and tried to make amends with the town, and I did inform them that they are besieged by hags, and nobody listened.
I listened, and you're the only other person that I've gotten, or that I've seen that shares my concern.
Oh.
I've been trying to get Sire to pay for more heroes to come in and, prevent the whole thing from happening again. But he paid for it once. I don't think he wants to pay for it again. So.
Oh, we'll make him pay.
It wasn't his daughter that got kidnapped.
Right.
So.
What happened the last time that they were paid for?
We've pieced together some stuff from the journal.
Oh, by the way,
journals.
who are you?
Oh.
That's a good idea.
I was put on the defensive immediately by your large friend here.
Actually, it was me.
Everybody scares me.
Me?
You especially. Not really. I am Mug Drightstone.
Mug?
Mug Drightstone at your service.
Mug.
I like your name. It reminds me of something I'm very fond of.
Maisie's mugs.
What is that?
Cups.
Cups.
And drinking.
Ah, yes.
Marcus hasn't gotten his hands on one of Maisie's mugs in a long time.
Mug Drightstone.
So, Mug Drightstone, what happened the last time that Sire, that guy, paid for heroes?
To be honest, most of them died.
That's what I gathered from the talk with Sire.
But somebody made it back, right?
Yes, I was given access to the libraries, and I did manage to pull their journals of the expedition, adventure, and failure. And I have a copy of some of it here.
Oh.
I don't know that you can read
We're all
yet.
trying to...
I like reading.
I will say that the one who finished the journal is not the one who started the journal.
Oh.
Children missing, storms. There's information on here on the initial combat of the hag. It is valuable information, and if you're going to, I assume, help me
Oh, yes.
get rid of the hag.
Yes,
I thought
absolutely.
you were helping us.
I'm doing it anyway. Whether you're with me or not is on you.
I like you. You're a go-getter. I'm feeling this vibe.
Let's see. Who wants this? No, you don't look like a reader.
I'll read it for
You
you.
look educated.
Oh,
You're just shiny.
I have a book.
Neat.
I've read
I'll
this.
have you know that I have a book on my person.
Marcus, are you going to share with the group?
Yeah. Brian Summer says, wow, first rule of announcing, don't screw up the client's show name. I have failed.
Oh, Brian.
Michael, sorry.
And Imp in my head says, sorry Craig's being so rude, Mug. He's been dealing with wood issues. It's true. Ironwood issues.
I'd heard about your issues.
You heard about the issues?
I heard about issues.
That's interesting. The first entry explains the heroes arrived and there was snow, unseasonably cold. Sounds like it may have been the summertime while it was snowing, and they were received graciously by Lord Dufount. And he offered them food and spiced wine. And this Lowell Caftain, who was the writer of this first entry, was definitely someone in service of Serene.
My part of that statement is what makes me think that the hags are still active.
Well, we just ran into a snowstorm It was a strange.
Or do you mean the part about Dufant?
The unseasonable weather. It's been stormier. It's been.
Oh, yes.
The nature is not following the exact.
Let me just tell you that we had a personal meeting with one of the hags, and we. Oh.
Well, then.
Well,
did you already do it? Or...
Almost die, yeah.
Oh. All right.
That part.
We were very close to death. We were not prepared. We were ill prepared for that meeting.
All right. Yeah, you have to prepare. Yeah, that's preparation is key.
Preparation H.
Yeah. That's you don't want to be distracted by by any of your hemorrhoids while you are fighting a hag.
Oh no. John Christian.
There's going to be a gift somewhere, I'm sure. You don't want to worry about those hemorrhoids when you're fighting a hag.
John Christian says, so much talking. Just stab someone already. Hashtag Go Team Taco.
Wow.
It's just a bad, it's just like a, it's a bad metaphor.
Is it? I mean,
imagery. The imagery is
It's not a
bad.
metaphor.
Because the other thing is like, it's
Okay.
like you've got the
What is
sausage party. That's a pretty
Metaphor.
nasty metaphor imagery as well. The whole
Not like
sausage
her
party
as
thing isn't
simile.
exactly, you know.
Something.
Marcus,
something.
what
Out
else
to
did
Not,
you
it's
say?
not pretty.
I mean, can be.
Well, this second entry describes the state of the town and explains that they believe they're going to fight a winter hag, which would explain the cold and the misery. Obviously, flames would easily defeat her. This, presumably, cleric of Serene mentions that he'd be able to strip her of her ability to walk unseen, which another party member mentions is hers at will, so she can be invisible at will. It's just the power is cold, which we already knew.
Oh, somebody bar the door.
Bar the door!
We forgot to bar the door. Oh, quickly! Your defenses have been breached.
They
Good thing
prepared
we
for
can
a
hide
winter
behind this
hag.
bastion.
and probably
You have a
met
bastion. That's right.
One of the other hags from the coven.
You guys are probably totally confused, but Kimbleton just came in. Adam Khan came to join us today to watch us play. So he just came in through the door that was unbarred. And
We should bar it now, though.
The journal has a lot of information
Two
in it.
dwarfs here. A lot of. Whoop,
Did you
It's
lock
got
the
a
gate?
lot of information that I had to write down. 'Cause
is,
I can't recall
can we
it off the top of my
skim?
head.
I'm sure Marcus is trying to.
He's. I mean, it's deep. Let's see what else I can recall from there.
So every single hero that has fought this particular hag has died.
I mean, as far as I know, it's only one group.
The third entry mentions a few local markers that would lead their way to where they think they're going. Have you visited these? Have you traveled?
I know the area that they're talking about. Yes.
I'm surprised you
I-
didn't
I-
back chapter it. You know, when you're trying to get through a book and you read the first chapter and then the back chapter and then that's.
Well, how do you know the depth if you don't know the context?
Well, no, I'm just saying I'm surprised. I think Lord Marcus is a back chapterer.
Before we continue, Sean Harris has something very important. that he
Sean?
What do
shared.
you say, Sean? What do you
Hag,
say?
3 letters, ending in a G. Mug, 3 letters, ending in a G.
I tried to hide it better, you guys.
Strange.
Oh!
Yeah, he could be a hag.
Roll initiative.
I mean, if you want to just kill him, that's fine, you
Aren't
know.
hags, because aren't hags masters of disguise?
Pour some holy water on him.
I don't know.
I have 10 vials of holy water.
You do?
Yes, but
I have this holy water, and you were asking about it during the week. You realize that holy water is effective against like undead, and it's effective like vampires and demons.
But hags, no.
Hags,
Hags are just...
not
they're just
in the category of
bees.
well, we
creatures.
should go
Bees.
back in the reference material
The final entry
because
says
I
Hold
was
on.
watching a specific show
Hold on.
at one point where they were fighting a hag and they did have holy water on them and it was useful.
Who's this?
I mean, maybe search your memories, Sir Crag. Have you ever used holy water on a hag?
I don't think so.
I think Craig has.
I don't know what show you're talking about, but
I mean, I know. I there was another hag that you guys fought. I don't
Yes.
think he used holy water.
No,
Chat!
on skeletons.
Go to the chat.
We were
'Cause I'm
doing
pretty
it.
sure they used holy
We
water
use,
on the
we
hag.
use holy
Okay.
water on those undead.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
cadavers.
That
was when you used the holy water, and that
Yes.
was very effective because they're undead.
And what show are you watching?
I'm pretty sure. Go to the chat. I know.
No,
I know.
I know exactly what it
Peterson.
is because Crag may have fought a hag before,
Crag also
and
threw
some
a
other
torch
stuff.
twice.
But
I thought a hag.
yeah, but he's
kinda
saying that you
called
guys
that
used
one, too.
holy water,
I'm
and
pretty
that
sure.
was not effective against in that. Like you may have used it, but it was not. It didn't do anything in that instance. It wouldn't have done.
We didn't use holy
you used
water,
it on the
but
cadavers,
you weren't
which
even
was very
there.
effective.
I know. I watched it. Because I watch our show when I'm
All
not there.
right. Marcus?
Lol,
No,
Jorlin,
he's
Casper,
in the
and Hallie are dead. It wasn't one crone. We walked right into a den of 3.
Yep.
Lol kept the winter hag off balance. Her magic barely touched us, but then her sister blasted him out of his boots with a thunderbolt and all hell broke loose. She could fly. Kept swooping in and raking us with her claws, which cut right through armor and flesh, and sent jolting shocks through her victims. The third one was a mystery. Barely joined the fight, thank the gods. The other 2 seemed to be scared of her, though. She seemed to be leading them, ordering them around and like. Had some kind of glowing black stone around her neck. We won. Cost us heavy, but we won. The children are gone, all but one. Poor guy won't speak, just stares off into nothing. We'll take him back with us. We'll bury our dead in town as well. Don't trust this place. It stinks of curses. That was the last entry.
Wow.
Not a feel good story.
So
What does he mean by we won?
shooting lightning. Well, they got the one kid back.
That's what we need to talk to.
Sounds like he made a deal.
I did not read a deal in this, but I just read dead, 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 gonna die. You're all dead. Don't bother doing this. You're dead, 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 dead.
But alive.
So you're saying one of us is gonna live. Dibs.
We need to talk to Lear and find out.
Do you mind if I hold on to this?
No, I have my own copy.
I'll hold on to this.
So-
And I kind of. I'll just wait till the conversation picks back up. But while the conversation's picking up, at some point, I'll kind of give Alex a look, and kind of mention that I want to talk to her to the side.
Did you read
or
that?
give her a.
Did you read that to us or no? You read that to yourself.
No, I read that part to you guys. The other parts I just summed up for you. That part I read out loud.
So everything
to
you were reading out loud, you were reading to us.
Oh yeah. The other parts I summed up to you.
I still would like to search for Walter. Walter Stoop.
Walter Stoop. Oh yeah.
Yes.
No, he's somewhere within the temple.
So if,
that
if
much,
I
yeah.
take some time and look around,
That's
find him.
Yeah, I mean, like you guys would be
probably
able to
barge
if
in
you
on
want to
Lady
go
Lyra
if you want to go
and Quinn and
So do we?
if you want to go find Walter Stoop. That's,
Yes, I would
that's
like
all
to.
good.
do we
We can
believe
definitely do that.
that the Winter Hag is not going to fight? Do we believe that they're not a coven? Do we believe that they tried to kill her?
I don't believe a thing.
I don't either. And that letter that didn't sound promising at all.
I mean,
it's not a
3
letter.
crones.
Well, we already knew. We knew there were 3
Yeah,
crones.
yeah, but this is the den of all 3.
That's what I'm saying.
Like we didn't even stand against one. We didn't have a cleric who could just get rid of. Well, I mean, I have fire. I could.
The one shooting lightning. What is that? What is she a crone of? What is she controlling?
That, my friend, would be a storm hag. I have spent
Storm Hag.
weeks, months maybe, researching how to defend against one.
And what about the one with the black amulet?
That
Wild card.
that is a question, indeed.
That's a bad.
That's a question.
That is a bad question.
But if they won, you must think at least one of them is dead. If they're not all dead, maybe only
Well,
one survived.
We met the
Definitely
winter.
not all dead.
No.
We definitely met one.
Well, maybe it's a different one, different hag.
Do you remember, Alex? Do you remember the hag that you saw in your dreams? What did she
Crag.
look like? What was she?
Well, never mind.
What?
Nothing. Go for it.
Do you remember what she looked like? She was wearing a black amulet.
Can I roll to remember?
Make a wisdom based check.
As Crag is saying these things
Yeah.
to Alex, I'm like, Mug, where are you originally from? What
Oh.
do you like to do with your spare time? What brought you here? Oh, look at this statue over here. Come look at this.
You remember that she was not wearing a black amulet.
No.
Interesting.
Statue, you say?
What?
Stonework, dwarf. Friend?
Oh, very nice. I can see you used the number 3 chisel.
Oh, really?
Well
Tell
done.
me about
Well
that.
done.
That sounds so interesting.
Mom, do you live in this town?
I do not. I live in the forest outside of
So
this
why are
town.
you so gung-ho about killing these hags?
I just don't like when children are taken from their parents.
Right. Oh. Then.
I didn't do it. That's the lovely people at Simonscape. They just, you know, these people are good. They even know us, even when they're not here.
No, I grew up without parents, and if I can prevent that.
Were you taken by one of them?
No, my parents were dead.
Oh, that's
Let's
all.
bring it up
That's
casually.
It was,
like to
it was
just
a long time
segue
ago.
into those
It was,
things.
it was like 43 years ago. It was good. 70 years ago. I lied, because I looked down there. Now I know.
I forgot how old I was. That's what happens when you grow up without parents.
Yeah,
You forget
just
numbers.
You live in the woods and you forget how old you are.
Yeah. Age eventually will become meaningless for you, so it's like
Yeah,
a...
exactly. That's the goal anyway.
So you're prepared to fight a storm hand.
Wandered off.
Are you just gonna go do this on your own?
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, you eventually come to. There's a closed off.
Wait, did we just let Quigley walk away again?
He
Oh yeah, he definitely just
just
did that.
walked away.
How do...
I don't know, because you guys were busy, and
We're
he was like, "I
talking
walk
mud.
away." That's just what he does. That's how it works.
I found out the information that I needed, so I'm going to see if there's any more.
Yeah, I mean, there's a closed off room. The door is actually most of the everything else has a pretty uniform look, but this one in particular looks like it's a reinforced door with one of those like slats that you can pull aside, and there's a space where you can like put like a space for food trays and stuff.
Like a jail cell?
It looks actually like more like yeah, kind of like that.
Can I-
like almost like a solitary confinement?
Can
type of
I
deal.
open it, or...
No, it is locked.
Well, I want to slide back the thingy.
Okay, you slide it, and
Slide back the
there is a man who is laying on a bed, and he's just staring up at the ceiling. And when you slide aside the thing, you can see it's a fairly well kept room. It looks like he's cared for, and he's not doing anything. He's just staring up at the ceiling. He doesn't even react to the click when the slat goes to the side. He's just staring up at the ceiling.
Walter?
Just no reaction.
Walter, I don't know if you remember me. I'm Henry Quigley, and if you are able to respond, I have some questions. If not, I just want you to know that we're going to find justice for you in some way or
Make
another.
a perception check.
Certainly. 5.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're just talking to this guy. Yep.
It's
All
like
right.
there's the slat where you can see, and I put my mouth up to it.
So yeah, you're just talking through it. You just see the door in front of you. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, typical Quigley.
And if he doesn't say anything back,
He doesn't respond to you.
I'll just stick my thumb in the slat and just be like,
Okay.
thumbs up, buddy.
All right. Yeah.
Do you have a bad box? I don't know if it's all. How could all your dice be bad?
I don't
Is it
know.
a bad box?
You know when I'm not playing Quigley, I roll really well.
Yes, he does.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yes, he
In the game that
does.
we were playing on Wednesday, I had like 16, 16, 16, 19, nat 20, 16.
What are you rolling in?
Well, you were GMing then, right?
I know.
Yeah,
yes,
he's
That's the thing is when you're.
No, but in the other game as well,
Oh yeah, it's true.
I
Yeah.
roll fantastically.
What do you roll into?
The dice know that I'm Quigley.
Yeah. Quigley
I think
does
Quigley
not roll
knows
well.
you're Quigley.
Well, I'm Quigley. I
I thought that was Walter. I thought Walter got it. Comes out of his coma.
So what did you just say? Did you just say something, Walter? Did you?
With your lips.
No, close it. Walter.
And That's our show for tonight, guys.
So I make my way back to them.
Okay, you get your way. Yeah. So you find.
And when I arrive, they don't see that I've been gone.
No, nobody notices. It seems like when you get back, they're
So
grilling.
we hear his clank,
clank, clank, clank, clank, clank, clank.
Fade off, then fade back in. Talking to Mug, what can you tell us about storm hags and how we can possibly fight that one? Because I understand the winter hag if I prepare a bunch of fire.
Well, so storm hags, in their nature, are immune to electricity. So your lightning bolts won't work.
Oh, that's a similar pronunciation to
Amazoran.
Amazoran and your lightning bolts.
Amazoran.
Get your lightning bolts in Amazoran.
They can fly.
They can fly.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's not great.
I mean,
I'm gonna guess they control some weather.
Yeah.
they have the ability to do some pretty intense magic. It's true.
And armor will be useless against her, as they say.
I mean,
As they say.
Well, I would guess.
It says it in the
No,
as they say.
By that description, it sounds actually like her attacks deal electricity damage.
I think they were using hyperbole to enhance the tail.
As they say.
Definitely
As they
know
say.
what
See,
my
they were role playing as if they were here. They weren't just writing down, "Oh, well, I had a 24 armor class and that was ineffective." So it's more just like flavor. I know how much you hate flavor, but
right.
Flavor.
I will be honest. It will be a tough fight. I can negate some
what is
of the
the
electric
third
power.
hag?
That's the question.
That's the question, isn't it?
Her third hag's bad news. She's boss hag.
But if there's still 3, then what did they win? Are we sure there's not just 2 now?
Well, we met the one.
That doesn't negate my statement.
I don't remember her name. But she claims that the other 2 tried to kill her. And she's kicked out.
So then maybe we're only fighting 1. Oh wait, but if the other 2 tried to kill her, then there's...
Crag knows there's hags in every basement.
All right.
Yes, we can go to the basement of this temple. There be a hag.
I can negate some of the, or I can mitigate a little bit of the electricity damage.
What are
Question.
you?
What are you? He's a
What
dwarf.
I'm a dwarf, lady.
No.
What skills are you bringing to this fight?
Yes.
Well, what's your favorite animal?
A mastodon.
I like.
Turn into a mastodon.
Stop it.
I like the monkeys.
Get out of here.
Monkeys? How about an ape? You like apes?
Yep.
All right. Look over there.
Don't look at me. Turn around. Turn around, everybody.
No, I just turned into an ape.
Are you a true?
I turn back around. Ah!
Are you the third hag?
Hold on a second. I forgot if I took the feet, or I'm just
hag
grunting
feet?
at you. Am I just grunting at you?
Oh, you do not have wild
I
speech?
forget if I took it or not.
That will be funny.
Oh no, I have it.
Okay.
It's like, yes.
You're the hag?
No, I'm an ape in disguise.
When did you put this in here?
You weren't supposed to find that yet. That was for later when you wanted to write your stupid book.
I didn't look at it.
That's fine.
that bad.
I never figured you'd actually look at your spells.
Jim Jam, I have a mechanics question.
Oh.
If I have extra cloth in some way and I put it in my armor, sort of kind of trying to ground it where it's touching me, will that work in any sort of way?
How much knowledge engineering does Quigley have?
Knowledge dungeoneering?
Dungeoneering.
Did you say knowledge
Engineering.
dungeoneering?
I heard dungeoneering.
Knowledge, advanced
Dungeon-
technology, knowledge.
Well, I'll put that forth to the group then. I would say if anybody...
I mean, realistically, mechanically, no. I mean, because, again, the way that it operates, essentially, is like when you get hit with lightning bolt, you're getting hit with at least the equivalent to, if not greater than, like an actual lightning bolt.
Right.
Like, this isn't like, oh, I get shocked a little bit. This is like a flash of intense energy.
So Crag's handing out Pez. And
You're
I
not supposed to,
I wanted it. I want the grape.
not supposed to say the
Pez, new sponsor. Maybe if they send us a message.
Oh, thank
Don't
you.
you guys want
Pez
a
could
Quigley
use
head?
some
A
exposure,
Quigley head?
right?
Just yeah.
That'd be cool.
Pez
It
could-
comes out of the mouth.
What if we could get
Yeah.
Dat Crew Pez
Yeah.
dispensers?
I just have Nintendo ones, so I didn't bring those out.
Oh.
They're the kids, anyways. And I don't give the kids Pez because I don't want my kids on sugar. That's the last thing.
It's not funny, Sir Crag.
Not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. There's bad guys.
All right, so yeah. That
Yeah,
answers my
realistically,
question.
no. There's that wouldn't help you.
Should we read some comments just to clear some
Yes, of
out?
Yeah, let's read,
Yes.
clear some
Just to
comments.
clear some out since
John Christian says Lyra will be thrilled with this new hashtag when she gets back. That's the hashtag Go Team Taco. Came up with. He's gonna be thrilled.
She'll be
She's gonna
real.
love it. She'll be so happy.
Oh my god, that's so great.
Adam Blevin says, "Con!"
Yeah, good.
No, I can see.
Luna Steel Song says, mines have fallen into the gutter very quickly tonight. Mine has fallen right along with the cast.
Oh.
Wow.
Kevin Alexander says, I love the accent, referring to
Templeton.
Con! To miss his returning hatchets.
Pretty cool.
Pretty sweet. That blink back bell.
Maybe
was
he'll
I
make
had
a
planned to do
comeback
an
one day.
accent, but Craig put me on the defensive too quick, and I panicked.
Brian
panicked and
Summer-
forgot my
I
voice.
was going to be Mugged Rightstone, but you threw me off.
Oh, did I throw you off?
No.
It's cool.
Now I'm just this guy.
Brian
Now
Summers,
I'm just this uppity dwarf. I don't know.
Brian Summers talking about Adam Kahn. He said he just walked on set. He made it past the jackal. How could this be? You didn't get attacked with a hand? No.
No, I snuck by him.
You should come say hi real quick.
And Sean Harris says shopping episode haggle with the hag.
Haggle with the hag.
Let's pretend
Oh, I read that as Haggle the
Adam
Hag.
gets back that he's been replaced instantly.
Yeah, you called your buddy up on your dwarf buddy.
Well, here's my animal familiar. You're familiar. Your name is Ale. You're a giant rock.
Oh wait, John Christian said if you're playing Sirenscape, I don't think we can hear it.
Oh no.
Well, it's not-
What?
Well, we can fix that. Hey, David.
Oh, I'm playing
Yep.
it.
It came up a little bit.
Oh, it's there.
Okay.
Also, that might have been in a lull.
So you're new. So Kimbleton's gonna help us again.
Well,
So Kimbleton, you brought
he's
your-
he's playing the role of my
I'm
animal
sorry, we already
companion.
have our Adam
Yeah,
on set, so
You know what? Those switch shirts, because
Marcus reasons. What shirts?
for Marcus
I'm not
reasons.
as handsome as the one on that shirt, though.
what?
Neither is that one.
All right.
Gregory Winter says, "Oh, are you all on acid too?"
No.
No,
Just Pez.
silly. We're on Pez. Yeah.
You turn into animals. I can get aspects of animals. Oh, that's different. I know, but it's
Oh, and then Nicholas Hansen. Here's a final comment we haven't read.
disappearing. Oh,
Why
no.
doesn't the nameplate say Henry?
That's true.
Oh.
Bye, Adam.
We can fix that instead of Quigley. Should we change it to Henry?
I guess it's Quigley. We're not going to change it. to
You can
Henry
call
now.
me
guys
whatever
aren't-
you like.
You guys are going to call him Quigley anyway. Why would you? I mean, I'll
That's
call him
true.
Henry. Just
I'll
go.
change
his name to Hank.
Hank Quigley.
Remember, Pez. Just send us a
Your
Facebook message.
initials are HQ.
Thank you.
What's your last name?
Quickly.
Doesn't sound like a last name. Oh, all right. Squire Hank Quigley.
So what do we decide?
His name's Brown.
Were we just talking about names, or what were we doing?
We read comments.
We're reading comments to clear the board.
Yeah, they
So,
didn't.
Quigley was talking about lightning bolts when I left. I would, if he's bringing that up to the group, I would just mention if we are fighting a storm hag who has lightning bolt, nobody be in a straight line.
Well, I don't want to point this out to you, learned wizard.
I know, 2 points make a straight line. I get
Well, that and there's ball lightning as well.
That's true.
And
But if
there's
it's just lightning bolt,
and I think there's something called sheet lightning, which
Sheet lightning, ball lightning,
I
chain
still
lightning.
think it's a good idea. Well,
No,
regardless,
I
we learned from Cone of Cold not to all be grouped up together.
We can
yeah,
just
well, it shouldn't be grouped.
we can just do the dance when we see her.
But she does fly, so that is something we'll have to overcome.
How the hell do you overcome flying?
I mean, I can fly.
You
You
can
can
fly?
Not.
Peter Pan?
I'm still an ape, I think, right?
Hey.
Like,
Yeah, you haven't changed back yet.
yes, I could fly.
He can fly too.
I can't do it though.
I can not only do this animals, I can also do like air.
So when you say,
What the hell are
you going to attack her by flying?
He's a dwarf. Jeez.
You travel these racist people.
Very.
Also, I have a friend of mine circling above that can help me fly. It's my friend Ale. It's a giant rock.
A rock that flies.
Not R-O-C-K. R-O-C.
That's his name.
Ale is his name.
What is it?
It's a rock.
So your name is Mug and its name's Ale. I get
Yes,
it.
Mug and Ale.
Yeah, I get it.
Roll a knowledge nature check.
I can have him land.
10, because I don't have nature.
She was like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what a rock
I'll
is.
just-
No, I mean, I got him. Yeah, I know what he is.
Giant
Do we know
or
what
large.
a rock
He's a large creature, so you can any medium creature can ride him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
pretty
so
boss.
Hey, I got a 23 knowledge.
Lucas
nature.
Martinez said Sirenscape is too loud, drowning out.
Just ever so slightly above off.
we're trying.
So yeah, you know that rocks are indeed legendary, very, very large birds. They grow to at full size, like gargantuan-sized birds. These
Are
things
they
are
birds of
immense
prey?
and
What
huge.
kind of
Oh
birds?
yes, they will eat. They'll carry off cows.
What do they look
and,
like? They're like an eagle? Or what?
They are. They're typically very dark colored. They're usually brown, more very very hawk-like. If you were to,
Okay.
if a hawk was big enough to carry off a horse and eat it, you know that. I mean, they don't have any particular like special powers, other than just being giant and nasty and like they are deadly. But they don't have any like crazy. They're not like phoenixes where they do anything super crazy.
That's a camel.
So, is this... Sorry, go on.
They're very rare creatures, so for him to have found one is pretty remarkable.
You ride your rock?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to ask him.
So, I don't have spells yet, but
I'll just, you know what, quickly, we'll just wait a couple days.
You'll figure it out.
But if I were to purchase a wand of cure light wounds, technically it's on my. It would be on my future spell list, but would I still have to make a use magic device?
You would have to
check?
make a so basically with use magic device because you don't qualify to cast the spell yet. You still you're emulating the level at that point. So there's a DC for it.
And that can be done untrained?
No, you have to have points in it.
Great. So I can't do that.
Hey, Mug.
Yes, sir.
You live in the woods, right?
Yes, sir.
You seen any ironwood around where you live?
You're joking, right?
No.
It's not like a real. It's not like a tree. It doesn't. It's a spell, but it's not a permanent thing.
This completely confuses me. Ironwood is not wood. It's a spell.
You take a wood item or whatever you want, and then you do some high-level druid magic to it, and it becomes ironwood, and then eventually it's not. Like,
Here, look at this hammer.
how do you
Look at it-
explain
look at
object
it.
permanence to a barbarian?
Well, it wears off.
Yeah, it
Here,
wears off.
look at this hammer.
Wears off.
Look at this hammer. I'll
Oh,
show you my
his
hammer.
rage wears off.
While they're talking, can I go over to Marcus and I go this way?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I walk over with Alex.
Wood.
Wood. That's
wood.
what we're talking
yeah,
about.
wood hammer.
Wood.
Would I react to that as?
Make a roll me a knowledge nature check.
A lot.
A lot, yeah. If it's a lot, then yeah. I mean, because you're telling him that's
32,
ridiculous, and then he hands you a like this looks like, and it looks like
Crack.
it is great. It is made of ironwood.
This is interesting.
It's broken.
Yeah, I can't fix that. In fact, I don't know of anyone who can. This
hag's gonna kill us.
I've known. Maybe I'll tell you a story at campfire. Well, let me think on this a little bit, because this, by all rights, shouldn't.
Mug, you mentioned
be.
Oh, I'm not over
No,
there.
no,
Actually,
you're
I
with
walked
me.
over
Do
with
you
Alex.
know other druids?
A couple.
Do you know Dwindle?
Wait, no.
No.
No, you would. I mean,
other
you,
than
you
like,
know
oh,
of him.
yeah, we all go to the same meetings.
Oh, cool!
Yeah, we're
like,
not friends.
like every blue moon, there's a druid meeting where all the local druids get together. You know Dwindle.
And they travel from miles around to this
I know.
local
They're
druid
literally like
meeting.
different
They just
regions
walk
are
into a
protected by
different-
druids, and they all
every
gather to talk
druid.
about, what's the haps.
Wow!
I don't like most
Ever?
of them. Well, only since I've been alive.
Cool.
So over with Alex,
Yeah.
I'll kind of low under my breath, sort of. I'll just mention to her, I'll be like, "Are you sure that you want to bring a stranger in to meet this hag? Because if she mentions what you did or didn't do, then he'll know, and he seems pretty hell-bent on taking care of business."
I mean, for all he knows, the hag could be.
We are saying words correctly tonight.
Lightning bolt.
The hag could be lying.
Okay.
She is the master of being someone different, and
I mean, she's the master of storms, I think,
sure,
and cold.
and looking like other things.
And also deception.
the
Storms
word I'm
and
looking for.
deception.
Oh, like
Yes.
a dark storm or like a dark stormy night, like a dark night.
She is the Dark Knight.
Wow!
He's
That's
rolling.
as Batman.
I'm just
But-
rolling. I'm starting to feel healthy. Okay, you're all dead, and then okay, we're good.
But Marcus,
So yes, should we go?
but Marcus, if he can help us, maybe we could use him.
Yeah, I just wanted to clear it with you. This is your thing.
You know, if he finds out, he finds out, and we'll deal with it then.
Sure. All right, I'll walk back toward.
I'll walk back.
I'll
to
agree
him.
with Alex and walk back and,
Okay.
Yeah.
say to Mug. So Mug, how many days is it, or how many hours? Is it? How far is it? That's a better word. How far is it to the markers that we know about?
At a steady clip, we could get there today by nightfall.
Nice. Let's go kill a hag.
Now, I'm also assuming that there's nothing laid out before us. Like,
Right.
I'm sure.
Shopping. We need to prepare.
You just did all your shopping. You just shopped. You had
we
shopping.
sent Darren through a shopping
Last episode
he just
was
comes back
shopping
for a
episode. We're
shopping
not having
episode.
two shopping
We
episodes
just
in a row.
got more information. We need to prepare, man.
I need oil of no lightning.
He needs to ground himself. He needs rubber.
Yeah, you need rubber.
Shoes.
I need to put rubber on the
Darts.
outside of all of my armor. Just coat it.
What time of day is it?
It's relatively early. They had.
Oh, but they shopped this morning.
Yeah, basically.
So
they,
we couldn't.
Just bounce back.
I need
We couldn't make it before nightfall.
a belt that makes me stronger.
We need a hammer not broken too.
Could you imagine rubber armor that whenever you
Just
punch it
cut me
just
I'm gonna touch it with.
Did you cut me on my butt?
I did.
I
I'm
can't
still
imagine
an
it
ape,
quickly.
so
I
Still a
can't.
regular size
How long
ape.
are you standing?
I think an hour or longer.
Does that burn a spell, or you just do that at will?
I have a couple times I can do it.
Okay.
and you just did it now,
We gotta go to sleep now.
just for
Wait a minute.
giggles.
Wait, don't we need to talk to this boy up in the tower?
What boy?
The boy
Yeah,
in the
let's go
tower.
talk
Who's
to
the
him.
man?
Man.
We're talking to the boy right now.
No, the guy.
Yeah, the guy, Mug.
Williford.
Yes.
Wilbur.
Yes.
Walter Frey.
Walter.
Walter. Yeah, I talked to
Oh,
him.
don't talk to him.
What did he say to
I
you?
went and talked to Walter. He didn't say a thing.
Of course, because you're quickly. Let's all go and talk to him.
All right, I like that. You know what? I agree with Alex.
Can we go see if we
Where
can
is
get
he?
some
Lead the way.
information? Yes.
Sure.
Go.
Okay. I lead them to Walter,
Okay. I mean, you take him to the door.
and I open it and I go, Walter, I have some friends here. They're going to help you as well. It's nice to talk to you.
Okay.